friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing another recipe spread as I'm trying to continue to work in my recipe planner and get things a little bit more organized. This is a sandwich. It's a blackened tilapia sandwich, and I used to eat this all the time, and then I had to take a break because I ate it so much. But I think this would be a great summer dish, especially for like lunches, because tilapia is super simple to cook. You can even cook it from frozen. It cooks up really fast. So let's go ahead and write the title in, and I'll stop talking because I can't write and talk. All right, let me come back to you for a moment. So we have, this is like the seasoning to blacken it, and I accidentally put the red pepper flake down towards the bottom, but it happens. So you have 1 cup sweet paprika, 2 tablespoons ground thyme, 2 teaspoons onion powder. So the capital T's are tablespoons, the lowercase t's are teaspoons, and I stole that from Coffee Planner Mom. I like how she did that because it saves space. So 2 teaspoons of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a cup of butter, or that's like 1 stick. Now here's the deal, guys. You could totally not use the butter or use less of it. That kind of changes the point value because that's a lot of points. Sometimes what I'll do is, depending on what I'm using the butter for, sometimes I just use my nonstick spray, sometimes I use an oil. But I will say this does add a lot of flavor. So you just gotta weigh those options for yourself. You can also use like fake butter, as my family calls it. So 6 tilapia fillets, 6 Kaiser rolls, or really any roll you want. What's wrong with me? A 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flake, 1/4 cup of cilantro, a whole cup of mayo. I use light mayo because, again, it cuts down on the points. And then 1 lime juiced. I think the other thing you could do, I've never tried it, if you really want the points to be lower, is non-fat Greek yogurt. That might be weird, though. I use that more for sour cream. I don't know. It could work. That one's questionable. So this is everything you need. The other thing, and I'll write this in the notes in a moment, sometimes I just get a pre-made like Creole seasoning or Cajun seasoning, and that works too. You don't have to necessarily make the seasoning yourself, but it's there. Prep time is about 10 minutes, or at least when I do it, it's about 10 minutes. It might take a little bit longer the first time you make it because it's just how it goes. Cook time, I didn't write down anywhere. It's usually 3 to 4 minutes aside. So if there's 6, I mean, I guess it's like technically 48 minutes to cook. I think it depends on what device you're using. If you're on the grill, it's going to go a whole lot faster. If you have a big cast iron skillet, it's going to go, or an electric skillet, it's going to go a whole lot faster too. But we're going to put 30 to 40 minutes. Actually, we're going to just keep it at 30. I don't feel like it takes that long. I know it's 6 fillets when you're making it for 6 people. I don't think it takes that long. All right, we'll get to the directions next. So I'm going to write these. Do I want to use, I don't know. We got limes from the food book. Do we have green dots from Coffee Planner Mom? I bet you I do somewhere. Hold the phone. I do not, but I do have black bullet points. So I think we'll use those. I typically make this in an electric skillet. So again, that like lessens the butter too, but so I'm just going to use the word skillet because originally this was for a cast iron skillet. I don't currently have one, but sometimes it might happen. Heat skillet to medium high. Okay, so this is the part where you could change a lot of things. I'm going to throw that out there because in another shallow dish, you're going to have melted butter. I typically use like a salad plate or, you know, a small saucery type plate. Something that has a little bit of a lip, but like it's easy to put the tilapia in. So here's what I mean by you can change a lot of things here. If you don't like using butter, if that's not your thing, you could just sprinkle the seasoning on top. It's still gonna work, okay? I've done it. So you can take that whole part out if you're not a butter fan. If you are and you want something that's going to give you a little bit more depth of flavor, use the butter. Even use half the butter. You don't have to use it all. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on that one. I think I'm going to add this part here. I totally missed an S. Whiteout is important. So next, 3 to 4 minutes. So next you're gonna mix mayo. I usually use a little less cilantro too because that's a lot of cilantro. And I have people who cilantro affects their stomach, so I try to be a little lighter, or I make 2 batches. Sometimes I'll make one that has mayo and just the lime juice. And then I'll make one that has all 3, and then people can choose. A lot of dietary things going on over here. Oh goodness, my spelling is awful today. Like, that's not a hard word. Brain. Brain is not functioning. Now, I will say I also top this with like lettuce, tomato, whatever typical sandwich toppings you would like on there, you can totally do. Salsa, I forgot to put that in the ingredients, is like a game changer though, because the mix of the salsa and the spiciness of the fish and the cilantro lime mayo, it's like, is so good. Obviously, you top with the top half bun. I'm not going to put that in there because I'm pretty sure you all can figure that out. So, notes, smart points. I know in the last spread what I did is I put it in the top corner, and I'll probably do that too because I don't know what they are for all the plans. And I got to double check on my blue plan what this is now, because when I first did this recipe, it's from the Food Network, by the way. It was 8 points plus, but that's on the really old system. So it could be higher, it could be lower. Again, it also depends on how much butter you use, how much mayo you use, what kind of mayo you use. So this is like the basic recipe. So you know what's going on. Put a little asterisk. Can, sub, Creole, or Cajun seasoning. I like that because sometimes I don't have all of the things, but like I can easily pick up Creole or Cajun seasoning and it's done. Let's find some limes for this spread, because I'm pretty sure the food sticker book from Happy Planner does not have tilapia in here. This is a great summer dish where you're not heating up the house, where, you know, you want something simple and easy, but maybe you don't want to grill. Those aren't limes, those are kiwis. There they are. Okay. We won't use a ton of them, but like maybe a little bit right there. I don't decorate very much in my recipe spreads. I've said that before, just because I need it to be functional. Like super functional. Like the point of it is to be used, right? Right. I'm not feeling the gold foiled scripts either. So that might be it for this spread. If you check out my Instagram, I'll post this with the Blue Plan Weight Watchers Smart Points. I don't know what it'll be for purple or green, so FYI. But I can't wait to make this. I haven't made this in a long time. And now, you know, that's another page I can throw out because this one is done. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you all in the next one.